So singing, recording your own theme music there.
But Jimmy Hart was the brain behind all that.
He was he? I thought he might have been.
Yeah, because Jimmy Hart in the 50s and the 60s, he was part of a group called the Gentrys, like the Beatles and stuff like that. But he wasn't as hot as the Beatles, but he was in a group on Soul Train, like in Georgia and in the States, where he was in the 20 top hits every week, on the billboards, and so he was really a professional singer. So when he came to WWF, Vince used his talents, and every time that a talent needed a music, he'd go see Jimmy Hart and he'd say, "Could you create a song for him? Could you create a song for him?" So fantastic. Jimmy Hart was a genius behind all the music in WWF.
He's a legend, absolute legend.
Oh, he's the best. And you know why he's the best? I'll tell you why Jimmy Hart's the best. A lot of people ask me, I go around and interviews and stuff, and I always say that Jimmy Hart is the best manager of all times. And people say, "Well, of course, Jacques, he was yours, of course you're going to say that." But no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that out of a guy that has 41 years in the business professionally. I'm going to say why he's the best. Because if you noticed that every manager that I knew, whether it was Mr. Fuji, whether it was Bobby Heenan, whether it was whoever, they would always say, "You know what? My man's going to win tonight because I'm the brain. I'm this and I'm that. And I know how, and I know this and I know that." But Jimmy Hart was the only manager who would never take the attention. He'd always say, "Let me tell you something about the Hart Foundation, baby. Let me tell you something about the fabulous Rougeau brothers. They know how to work as a team. They know." It was always giving the credit to their men instead of taking the men like the other managers that would always try to be insecure. They would be insecure. They wanted to make sure that they would tell everybody that they're the brain behind the team, but that's not how it's done. And to be honest with you, any wrestler, any professional wrestler that would have the chance, like I did, as the fabulous Rougeau brothers or the Mountie, to have a guy like Jimmy Hart, who every time has such visibility around the world, he was so great, and all the attention he would give was to his man, instead of giving it to him. So I could tell you, I honestly feel like when a guy like that, he does this all his career, and he must be in the business now over 50 years now in the business.
Easy.
And he's still there rock and rolling, man. He's everywhere. I see Jimmy Hart in Comic Cons, and you should see the lines of people that sometimes I'm jealous. I got my line there, my little line, and Jimmy Hart's got a line all the way up to the street, and the only thing he did is he gave value and credibility to everybody else.
Yeah.
He never took
respect
it to him.
for that. Total respect.
So that's a great manager, if you ask me.
Fantastic stuff. Appreciate that. Awesome. So looking at your start in the WWF then, so how did that come about? Where were you? Did you call them? Did they call you?
Yeah, they called me a long